Okay, so for today's video, we're going to be talking about this crazy story that I came across where a high school teacher was knocked unconscious after a female student threw a metal chair at her head. Now, I'm going to be playing the video in just a second. Uh, Unfortunately, because of YouTube, you can't show any sort of violence of some sort without getting dinged or your video being hit in some way. So I will be blurring that out. I'll leave the video in the description below if you want to go check it out. It's very short, but yeah, here it is. Hey. Now, just from the audio alone, you can kind of hear that it was a pretty significant hit. But the reason I wanted to cover this quickly is just because of the school's response to this. So the school sent out this initial letter, followed up by this letter. However, if you read this first letter, it comes off really strange with the things that they say. Now, in regards to what you saw in the video, two female students were arguing with each other. The teacher was kind of standing in the middle, more towards one of the other girls. As these two girls were yelling at each other and arguing, the one closest to the door decided to pick up a chair and hurl it at the other girl. Significantly missed, hit the teacher, knocked the teacher out. As it states here, the female students screamed at each other prior to them lifting a metal classroom chair and hurling it at the other, striking the teacher on the left side of her head. She instantly crumbled to the floor, whereupon the two female students began to physically fight each other. The video does not show the aftermath of the fight, nor if any student came to the teacher's aid. Now, as I mentioned, the school superintendent decided to send out a letter, and what they stated was this unfortunate incident resulted in a staff member sustaining an injury. I don't know about you, but to me, an injury is like maybe a cut or a scratch, maybe a little bruise. I don't think being knocked out unconscious by a metal chair is considered an injury. However, it gets better because in today's day and age, all students that are attending schools are now considered scholars for some reason. It goes on to say how the school emphasizes how serious it takes the safety and well-being of both scholars and staff. They are fully committed to addressing it in the manner that adhere to the law and aligns with the policies of the district. The goal is to maintain fairness and justice throughout the process, and they are committed to providing the necessary support and resources to help scholars and the staff cope with an emotional or psychological effects stemming from this incident. Now, the article goes on to say that a second letter was sent up with an update saying, I am relieved to report that the teacher involved in this incident still is doing well and was released from the hospital the same day. The resilience and dedication displayed by this educator are truly commendable. Furthermore, I am heartened to inform you that the teacher has chosen to return to work, as if she probably has options because of medical bills and all that kind of stuff. This decision reflects the profound commitment our educators have to their mission of educating and supporting our scholars. Now, again, these guys seem to be using this word very loosey-goosey. Because from what I recall in terms of the definition of a scholar, it's somebody who specializes in a particular field of study, is highly educated, is distinguished academically. And nothing that I really saw in that video kind of leads me to think that these are scholars. Maybe she's a scholar of hurling chairs. Who knows? But the thing that got me was in the letter she wrote, on the day of the teacher's return, scholars, again, and staff will be present to extend their warm welcome. They consider this teacher a hero, and we share in their sentiment. Hero, it's not like this woman decided to dive in front of the chair to protect one of the other students. She was sucker punched, basically, blindsided by an object being hurled through the air, hit her, knocked her out, which is absolutely crazy. And again, I'm not sure what happened to this girl. if she got suspended, as all that was written was, "I want to emphasize that the scholar, again, involved in this incident will be held accountable according to the law in accordance with the Flint Community Schools Student Code of Conduct." To me, this seems like a flat out expulsion. Get this kid out of here. There's no reason for that kind of behavior. I understand emotions can get high. You can have arguments or disagreements with other students, with other people, but that does not give you the right to pick up a chair and throw it across the room at another individual. But anyways, love to hear from you guys. Let me know what you thought about this. And as always, I will catch you guys on the next one. Thanks so much.